What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
Welcome to another exciting episode of Lewis and Ethan Talk About Stuff.
We're talking about a lot of stuff today.
A lot of stuff. Dude, I can see you in person now.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Dude, fucking Zoom calls fucking suck, dude.
Dude, they're so fucking lame.
It's like, there's something like really dehumanizing about a Zoom call where you're like, I still exist.
You're like, I'm still a human being.
Please remember my face. This is what I look like.
It's so weird that like kids have to do school like that now.
I know.
You're like, what the fuck?
Dude, it makes me think like when you go back and think about high school, there's like maybe like one or two teachers that you actually like.
Yeah.
And you just disrespect the shit out of the rest.
Yeah, like a lot.
And dude, I can't imagine being like the coach who has to teach like geometry or some shit. Yeah. Going like trying to do that coach alpha male assertion on the you can't through Zoom.
Yeah, it's so difficult.
Where they're like, Benson, sit down, and you're like, I'm in my house. What are you gonna do,
just
bitch?
like fucking ripping bong hits.
They're like, you gotta go to the principal. You're like zoom into his office.
That'd be so fucking weird.
He's doing like lines of coke. Like,
I think we're the last great generation, dude. Like, our generation kind of like we had snow days and stuff like that. Now, like, kids can't do that really.
Dude, yeah, I guess
just like, oh, the school's closed or whatever. Here's a Zoom call.
I never actually thought about it, but COVID really does ruin Zoom days because there's like an alternative. They're like, oh, you don't have to have the day off. You could just call into class.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That's so fucking lame. That's
Dude,
bad.
Okay, I remember, so in college, I remember this fucking time where it was a week where all the roads were iced.
Yeah, I remember that.
And at the time, stupidly, I was trying to learn how to program. Like, I was learning JavaScript and shit.
Yeah.
Took a programming class. I'm not that guy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, dude, I'm not that guy. I don't know how to fucking...
You don't know how to code, bro?
I'm like trying to teach myself at my own pace right now.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like, dude, it just was not my calling. But either way, I remember the professor was like she tried to do like a live chat lesson. So this is before like Zoom. There wasn't she could have like done a webcam or something, but she didn't. She just had a chat window. And she tried to like teach everybody on that. And then you could hear her frustration, or like read her frustration.
Yeah.
But she would like ask questions and no one would respond. Dude, I remember sitting there fucking drinking beers. It's like 2 p.m. I'm like throwing beers back and listening to Protest the Hero.
Yeah.
Like just not paying attention. I got like just fucking Reddit up and stuff.
Yeah, like you can't really do that. And I mean, that's still that way if everyone's like, oh, anyone have any questions? Everyone stay silent.
Yeah.
That's fucking dumb.
It's like...
So, at my job, they made us do like a Zoom call for between everyone
about whiteness
and
how to be less white.
This was before how to be less white.
This is before the days of being less white.
This was 3 months ago when you could just be. It's okay to be white. 3 months ago,
Right.
But it was for some stupid shit, and I guess like the top VP or whatever was on the call, and he was like talking some bullshit and. He was like, does anyone have any questions about our upcoming blah, blah, blah? And everyone was like, can we get off of this now? And it's one of those things like, you're like, your camera had to be on. They had to fucking see
where they're like, we have to make sure that you're participating.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah,
okay.
I'm going to mute my microphone and continue my day.
Dude, those are always like so frustrating where you're like, I don't need to be involved in this.
Mm-hmm. The meeting was literally 5 minutes, and then they're like, all right, everyone, have a good day. This could have been a fucking email, dude.
Dude, yeah. Any meeting that could have been an email is a meeting I wish I would die.
Yeah, for sure. Like on camera.
Yeah, like on camera. Like somehow a shotgun like drops into frame and just fucking nukes my brains across the wall.
Yeah. Did he clock out first? We can't.
Oh man, he's gonna clock overtime.
He's fucking dead.
Dude, yeah, like I always hate those meetings where like a company's like, here's how great we're doing.
Yeah.
It's like, I work here.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Like, at all, dude. Yeah, it's bad. Well, there's always like someone who's like super into their job about it. You know what I mean?
Right, where they're like, this is my career.
All right, team. That type of fucking motherfucker.
Like the supervisor's like, it's a team and we're a family. And you're like, dude, we don't talk outside of this.
Well, I guess technically in that way, it's kind of like a family. I don't want to talk to you guys.
They like go no contact. Like it's like family.
And like those two weird cousins that are probably fucking each other.
They're like, we're third cousins, and it's still weird.
Yeah, it's like you're both white, so it's kind of weird.
It's like some teeth are gonna be fucked up on your kid.
It's gonna have an extra chromosome too.
It's gonna have some weird eyes. They might not be facing the same direction.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh, shit, dude. All right, you got to tell me about this controversy in the world, because when you brought it up, it sounded insane to me.
The Mr. Potato Head thing.
Yeah. All right. What is this?
So, Mr. Potato Head is a toy line.
It's the one where you can replace the eyes and mouth and ears on the potato.
If you've seen Toy Story, it's the one that is a potato.
It's the one that... Who voices him on Toy Story?
Fuck, I don't know.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Dude, we have like a wealth of movie knowledge, but not just Toy Story.
Weirdly enough, I'm wearing a fucking Pizza Planet shirt. And I don't know the guy's name.
Hell yeah, dude.
But, yeah, so Hasbro is the company that owns it.
Mm-hmm.
So instead, their line was called Mr. Potato Head. But they decided to change it to just Potato Head. Drop the Mr. and Mrs. So the whole, like, the way headlines are said, it's Hasbro drops Mr. from the Mr. Potato headline for political correctness or blah blah blah, and that's not the case, because if people read the article, it's actually the line is still it's called Potato Head, but the toys, the actual figures are called Mr. and Mrs. Potato. Like it.
I mean, that makes perfect sense.
Nothing changes.
Right, because like if you're buying a Mrs. Potato Head, you're not buying a Mr. Potato Head.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
But it's just like Magic the Gathering or whatever. If they, I don't know, that's not really the same thing.
It's like
I mean, I'm thinking Hasbro, like what other Hasbro toys?
I was trying to figure out what the fucking like connecting chain was.
Well, it's like I'm talking like the brand is called that, but there's other lines in that brand.
Right.
So it's a similar like idea, but also Mr. Potato Head kind of fucking sucks as a toy.
Yeah, I mean, like you get like 5 minutes tops of enjoyment out of that shit.
If that, it's so fucking boring.
Yeah, like let me swap the shoes on him, and then that's it.
Like, he's got fancy shoes, and it's got like stuff up his butt.
So the whole thing is,
but people are outraged because like, why would they drop the Mr. Potato Head, like gender nonsense, blah blah blah. It's just an outraged thing that people want to be mad about. Yeah,
but like it affects nobody.
Absolutely nobody.
Like
if you're a grown ass person, if
you're a grown man and you care that Mr. Potato Head is just called Potato Head, you're a dumb bitch.
Yeah, that's so fucking dumb.
That's like, dude. I mean, we talked about this like to an extent last time where we were saying like there's something because it's always white dudes.
Yeah.
Because there's this fragility with like white ego.
Yeah.
Where if you just slightly infringe on it a little bit, it turns into a problem. And it's always white male ego.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's like, what? Man? What do you mean? I'm not a man anymore. Like, it just turns into like this kind of...
No one's saying that, dude. It's fucking...
Right. It's insecurity leaking out.
Yeah.
And that's a weird thing, too, because like, who... Dude, it's a toy. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, who fucking cares, dude? It actually... I don't know if they know this, but the toys don't come with dick and balls. So...
I mean, the guys who are mad about this are the same people who have truck nuts on their fucking...
Oh, truck. Yeah, dude, for sure.
Dude, any asshole in the world who puts the fucking swingy nuts on their truck, you're gay.
It's like gay shit. Who puts visibly displays their nuts? Like,
it's like... It's, dude, especially... Yeah.
Okay. I've seen that in real life, dude. It's so fucking weird.
It's like unnerving.
Yeah.
Or just like, why did you want...
Like, what is the implication there?
Why do you want balls on your car?
Yeah. Are you saying that your car is your dick? Or like the truck? It's 100% always a truck.
It's never not truck.
Yeah.
It's truck nuts for a reason.
Yeah. But you don't see, like, truck vaginas and stuff. Because that would be creepy.
No, I think like the only ones that I know of are truck nuts, and then the people who put eyelashes on the top of VW bugs.
Oh, those are so gay, dude.
Those are weird.
Yeah.
It's like weird to see that.
You're like, I'm actually weirdly turned on by this fucking beetle, dude.
It was like, is there like car porn?
Probably.
Roll 34.
Let's roll the tape.
Right. Dude, at some point we need to do that. Like, have like shit set up and just...
you put it on the...
Just like car porn. We're like, oh, right there. He's fucking the muffler.
He's just sticking it in there, dude.
He's jacking off on the dash. Dude, okay, so... Ultimately, like, the weird thing is, it's like... At the core of the issue is really just a company was like, look, we have two genders of our toy.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying it's a Mr. Potato Head, it's a Potato Head, and you can buy a Mr. and Mrs. version of it.
Yeah.
And people are making that a weird political thing.
Yeah. I wish people...
For a Potato Head toy.
Yeah. That sucks.
Dude, if this is your life, end it.
Yeah, just don't be around anymore. Dude, that's dumb.
Yeah, you're wasting a lot of oxygen for the rest of us. If this is that much of a problem to you.
I wish people got as upset about like minimum wage being $7.50.
Yeah.
Than they do like for this goddamn potato thing.
Dude, the minimum wage thing drives me crazy where it's always like some fucking like 7-year-old person's I remember minimum wage. I was able to go to college and work. All I had to do was work hard. Yeah. And I got a house and a car and shit. It's like
basically something bootstraps. Like,
dude, it's like, okay, yeah, shit never cost this much in the 50s.
Yeah.
You dumb asshole. Like it's 2021.
Yeah.
Inflation exists.
That is a thing.
Wage gaps need to adjust for shit like that. Otherwise, you're gonna have shit like now where people work at McDonald's and can't afford motel rooms.
Yeah.
Let alone a fucking apartment.
Yeah. It's dude, I make decent money. And I can barely get by. You know what I mean?
Dude, I mean, like, not for nothing. It's, I mean, we're in my house right now. But, it's like, this was not... I mean, like, this was the house we could afford.
Yeah, of course.
And it's like, it's a nice house, but it's a very small house. Like, in comparison, like, my mom, who bought her house, like, 20 years ago for, like... No, 25 years ago.
I was going to say, it's been a bit longer than that.
Yeah, like, 25 years ago was, like, $140K.
Yeah.
And, like, this house is half the size of that.
Yeah.
And bordering on, like, way more expensive than that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I had to drop at least an extra, like, you know...
A lot.
I'm not going to disclose my...
Don't do that.
I'm just... Yeah, I mean, that's insane, dude. I mean, the fact that people argue against your right to, like, have a livable situation is crazy to me.
Yeah. It's so weird. And the arguments never really make sense. They're like, well, the price of everything else is going to go up. I'm like, okay, yeah, but people are going to have the money to compensate.
Yeah, but the price of everything always goes up anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Every year.
All the time.
Yeah. Dude, toys are fucking $50 now.
Yeah.
I bought an action figure the other day for reasons. I'm just kidding. It makes it sound like I'm about to jerk off on it.
You're like, it's an anime doll, dude. Don't fucking worry about it.
My waifu pillow, bro. Fucking don't look at Makoto, dude. Don't... She's mine.
You get really jealous of like, your waifu pillow.
I got a slit in the middle. No, dude. No, I bought a wrestling figure because they're collectibles.
Oh, okay, dude, I do that too.
The AEW figures are really hard to buy, so like I had to get it.
Oh, which one did you get though?
I got Hangman Page.
Fuck yeah! It's $50.
I mean, it cost me something.
Jesus. Oh, I guess with shipping that would kind of make sense.
Yeah, I mean it gets up there, but
yeah.
I'm kind of wondering if I should have got Moxley too. I'm gonna see if Moxley's
I've given up on those toys, dude. But
I'm gonna see
that's a different conversation.
Yeah, we could rabbit hole that shit. Dude, the argument that I keep seeing is like, where people it's like oh, so 16-year-olds can make $15 an hour. It's like,
yeah,
why wouldn't they?
Yeah,
dude. Whenever
we're paying them for their time, like
yeah, that's the job.
Yeah,
you know, like first of all, if you're gonna put age as a thing to pay less, that's discriminatory bullshit.
Yeah, for sure.
But dude, like whenever we were younger, we were making like $7-8 maybe, working at like. I worked at Ross for a long time. Yeah. Ross Dress for Less. Fuck you, Ross. Terrible fucking company.
Dude, terrible clothes. Fuck Ross.
Yeah, I got paid $8 an hour to be security, which was me walking around doing nothing.
They still do that, though.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I remember I mean, it doesn't matter now because I don't work there.
Right.
Because, like, there were some times I, like... I mean, because you can't... When you're the security, you can't do anything. Mm. Like, you don't have mace or handcuffs or a phone to call actual cops. Yeah. So if you see someone stealing, you can only just go report it to your manager.
Yeah. So really...
And then the manager, most of the time, at least where I worked, didn't care.
Yeah.
So my job didn't matter. So, like...
so you were getting paid to just be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like... dude, sometimes I go, like, take a nap in the bag. Yeah. Take a little quick 5-minute sesh.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But, dude, I mean, like, even just, like, joking aside, it's like we worked at McDonald's at one point, I worked at CC's.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's labor.
Right.
You should get paid for it in some, I was going to say the argument that I see is, like, someone's like, It's like, oh, 16-year-olds are like, oh, people who flip burgers. It's like, okay, you're making them work during a pandemic.
Yeah.
For $7.50.
No shit, they should be getting 15 at least.
15
it
is
should
not
actually
even,
be 24, but
15 isn't even unreasonable.
Yeah.
15 an hour ends up being $30,000 a year.
Yeah, that's
which is not good.
You're still poor.
Yeah, that's still really bad.
Yeah.
That's enough for a studio apartment somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Not even a good location. You're probably living in fucking...
You're gonna get shot.
Yeah, you're gonna live in the shitty part of Carrollton or something.
Yeah.
Just expose a little bit where we're at.
It's like, hey man, I grew up there, so I know what that's like. But yeah, it's none of the arguments are really logical at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you're mad that people are able to like buy groceries.
Yeah, that's pretty upsetting.
Why is it? Yeah, I mean, it's not. None of it affects anybody.
Like at all. Like there's more money that people like. If you give people more money, they're gonna spend more of it. You know what I mean? Like it's just.
Yeah, wouldn't it make the economy better? Because like, dude, at 16, I would have loved to have made any amount more than we did.
Yeah.
So that whenever you and I moved out and lived together, we weren't
just
constantly broke.
Yeah.
Dude, we were eating just eggs and rice all the time.
A lot.
And pizza. Because
it was free.
Yeah, you worked at Little Caesars. So there was a solid month where every dinner was pizza.
It's fucking pizza, dude. And lunch, too, for me.
Yeah, we would just reheat the pizza.
Yeah.
It got to the point where I would ask you to just get the different types of pizza so that we didn't just eat the $5 one.
The pepperoni or whatever.
Yeah, I was like, can you just deep dish this one so it has different texture?
Dude,
I know it's the same thing. I just need it to be different.
But if at that time we were getting paid if I was getting paid then what I'm getting paid now, it would have been way better. Dude, more better.
I mean, the fact that like we had to do that to just maintain ourselves in an apartment in our early 20s is insane.
Yeah, between 3 people.
Yeah. We had no money collectively to do anything,
at all.
Yeah, it was suffering all the time.
A lot. Yeah.
It was good though.
It was a good time. I don't regret it.
It was a good time. We were like having fun, but. It was just the fact that it was that much of a struggle.
Yeah.
Dude, even at one point I had 2 jobs just to try to ease it a little bit, and that even sucked.
Yeah.
Because it was 2 jobs of paying not a lot of money.
I think you were going to school at the time, yeah?
Yeah, it was full time. It was bad.
We burned out all the time.
I was like constantly.
It's like, no wonder we drank a lot, dude.
Yeah, I was like coming home and just immediately opening beers.
Mm-hmm. It was a good time.
I mean, I would even argue that like if you increase minimum wage, you're gonna have less like substance abuse problems. People escape into shit like alcohol and drugs.
Yeah,
because of their shit situations.
That is true.
Which was us for
our
entire 20s.
It's like case in point. Yeah, yeah, man. But no, we're worried about a fucking potato toy.
Yeah, but the real problem in the world is Mr. Potato Head and sexism or some dumb shit.
It's gender dysphoria, dude, or whatever.
Dude, don't you out yourself as being like a chauvinist if you're arguing about like the male part being like dropped off and shit? Or like, are you just being a misogynist? Well, whenever you start going like it's a man thing, like it's your whenever you start like insisting on the male aspect of it, doesn't that start turning into like a misogynist like?
It's very if it isn't actually that, it's teetering on the point.
Right, like you're like on the fence going to it, like falling right into that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Why does anyone care?
I don't care. I don't think about other people's dick and balls or like whatever.
Dude, yeah, I mean. All right, like, you got to tell me about your job thing real quick, because there was a conversation I had with Katie the other day, and, like, the more I kept doubling down on it, the worse it sounded, but I don't think I'm wrong. So I was going to, like, I'll bring that up if it makes sense.
All right, okay. So, speaking of payment, I got a raise at work. Awesome, right?
Hell yeah. Raises.
It's pretty substantial.
Fucking you get a raise in your pants
raising my dick, dude.
Fucking 6 to midnight, bro.
Dude, hell yeah. So yeah, they gave me like 50 cents more, which comes out to like $2,000 more a year. That's cool.
Hang on. Okay, did they frame it that way as like, it's an extra $2,000 a year?
No, he told me straight up. He was like, this is what it actually is, which adds up to essentially $2,000 more a year.
Oh, okay. Like in my previous job, they used to try to do these, like when you would get a raise, they would try to frame it in a way to make you feel like you're getting something better, but really you're getting a shitty raise.
Yeah, I know. I'm
like they would be like, you're getting like an extra like 30 cents, but it's like add that up over the year. That's like $3,000 or like
right, that type of shit.
And you're like, oh, okay, so it's still just 30 cents.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah, week to week, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, like when it matters, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But which is fine. Like I know how to do math. I kind of figured that out myself.
Yeah.
But then my boss told me, he was like, well, they're trying to close down your store also. And I'm like, okay, so you do this thing where you hype me up here.
You're like,
and then you're like, but also you might have a job in 3 months.
Would they just transfer you to somewhere else?
Yeah, more than likely. But at this point, I'm going to look for something else. Sorry, Brayden.
I love that his name is Brandon, dude. It's like such a bro name, dude. Fucking Brandon, dude. Came over last weekend, got 12 claws, bro.
I can't believe my name. Like I'm almost 30 years old and my name's fucking Brandon. Dude.
Brandon, dude. Bro, you need a fucking nickel bag, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Oh man, Brandon.
Yeah. My
Brandon. We need to write a song to Brandon.
Fucking death metal song.
Dude, death metal song? Has to be death metal.
I mean, that's the only thing I really know how to do.
I know, dude.
I got some riffs. I'll show you later.
Dude, I will say, like, my versatility on guitar is, like, on the toilet.
Really?
To an extent. Like, I mean, I could still, like, do blues and shit.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll do blues for, like, 5 seconds before I immediately start riffing death metal.
Like, I'm constantly in my head, I'm like, this rhythm would sound cool. How do I put that into, like, the fretboard and stuff?
Yes. Dude, I mean, like, blues is fine, and I like listening to it.
Yeah.
But when I'm playing, it goes into death metal so fast.
Yeah.
It's like almost a problem where I'll sit there and be like, just a couple like beep, 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 and then just like
let me turn the gain up on this thing.
I just want to just hear Black Dahlia in the background.
Yeah,
just
dude.
Like, Father, right there. Like, you're like, yes, fuck yeah.
Dude, so Warped Tour is coming back apparently.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, I didn't know it went away. Well, I guess because of COVID, but like...
Warped Tour is like the most odd festival because it's like...
I've never been, actually.
I've never been, but I remember there was a lineup one year where at like... Because the whole thing is like there's stages everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's just from like 8 till like midnight or some shit.
Right.
And I remember the year was like... It's like on stage 3 at 8 a.m. Black Dahlia Murder.
Yeah.
And at 10 o'clock p.m. on the main stage, Katy Perry.
Yeah, dude. It's
like universes apart.
Yeah. And then the lineup I saw for 2022 is similar because it's got like AFI,
AFI fucking rules.
Polyphia, fucking a bunch of other like Knocked Loose is gonna be at Warped Tour.
Hell yeah, dude.
But also Machine Gun Kelly, fucking
MGK sucks, bro.
His pop punk shit is good. And then Demi Lovato. Like, it's a fucking weird mashup, and I forgot how weird some of these festivals can get.
Yeah.
And like, all right.
That's like
I'll go to see AFI.
What's the one in Austin that have South by Southwest?
Yeah.
That's the one where like, you'll go to a rooftop and see like Schoolboy Q.
Yeah.
And then like in the park, like Outkast will do something, and then you'll go under a bridge and you'll see fucking like just
like some hardcore band.
Or some metal shit, and you're just this is the weirdest fucking thing ever.
Yeah. I want to go to that too, but that shit's expensive.
I want to go to that, but like I know I'm gonna just be drunk the whole time.
I mean, I don't see anything really wrong with that.
I mean, you're not wrong,
dude. Okay, so what are you doing as soon as you get your COVID vaccine?
Oh, I don't know, dude.
I'm going to Vegas, dude. That's my fucking
dude. Okay, can I come with?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Okay, cool. Dude, we never got to do our rocation. Bro.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
oh, dude, rocation. All I ever wanted. Dude, it makes me so sad that we never got to take a brocation because there was one year where I tried to plan brocation.
Yeah.
Where it was like me, you, Ethan, D.
Yeah.
I think maybe Mark before Mark done goofed.
Should we start busting nuts?
But dude, I remember like I was getting like hotel rates, travel, dude. I was getting tickets and shit, and then it just kind of fell apart. And then I was like, it's cool. Next year, me and you will go, and we'll do brocation. And then COVID fucking ruined our lives.
Fucked it up. Yeah, that was bad. But that's what I'm like. As soon as they're like, here, jab. All right,
just go
buy the ticket to Vegas as I'm getting stabbed.
Yeah, as soon as you're like, ow. Anyway.
But yeah, Vegas is fucking fun, dude.
Dude, okay, I gotta ask, like, whenever you get shots, do you look when they do it?
Do I look?
Do you have, like, a weird thing with shots is what I'm asking.
Oh, no, not really.
I do.
Really?
Which I find odd.
Yeah, because you've got a couple tats.
I got a lot of tattoos. most hidden.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, look, they're for me anyway.
That's true. I've seen the one here, though.
Yeah, the one here that's just, it's a bigger dick.
It's like a dick, like, going like this. It's like a regular dick, and then the fucking tattoo. Kamehameha.
Come. Hey. Yeah, dude, no, like, I can watch someone give me a tattoo, like, obviously tattoos are, like, painful.
Mm-hmm.
But, dude, if I watch someone give me a shot of something, like, I kind of get, like, weirdly panicky.
Really?
Yeah. Like, because it's like, on a, like, biological level, I'm like, you're injecting the inside of me with shit.
Right, okay, yeah.
And that, like, and I get that it's good for me, and I'm going to build immunity to shit.
Right.
But when I see the liquid entering my body,
yeah,
it throws me off and it makes me uncomfortable.
And you can, like, feel it.
Yeah, dude, especially, certain things make your blood cold for a minute.
Yeah, or, like, that spot.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Or, like, if you have morphine, it makes your whole blood feel cold, and it's...
I've never had morphine, though.
Oh, dude, it's the best.
Yeah, because you had your appendix.
Oh, it's so good, dude. Dude, I fucking... Like, dude, morphine was the thing where, like...
You're like, I get it.
Not for nothing. Like, I remember watching Mr. Robot in the first episode. He's like, I'm addicted to morphine.
Yeah.
And it's like, that show's fucking amazing. But, I just remember, I was like, morphine's a really weird thing to be addicted to, dude. Yeah. And then, like, whenever I was in the hospital, I've never had morphine before.
Right.
And when they gave it to me, and, like, the second it kicked in, I was like, this is the best I've ever felt in my life.
Shit.
Dude, I was about to, like, my appendix was, like, exploding, and I needed to get surgery, and I was like, I feel insanely good.
Damn.
And when it was over, dude, I was just like, get me out of this hospital, because I'm going to build, like, the dependency on that is going to be really fucking real soon.
Shit. I heard that if you're on morphine, that you can't poop.
You can't poop on morphine? I don't remember that being a thing.
I guess if you do.
You're also, when you're on morphine, you're so fucking high, dude.
Yeah.
Like, apparently this happened was like they have to transfer you to certain floors.
Right.
Like in a hospital, because it's like certain floors are reserved for types of like shit.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, this is the MRI floor, and that's the surgery ward, you know, whatever.
Right.
So they're transferring me to like a thing, you know, I'm in the gown, and like as they're pushing me in my mind, it feels like I'm going 1,000 miles an hour, dude.
Okay, yeah.
So apparently, I don't remember this specifically, but I'm told that like as they're pushing me through the hallways, I'm sitting up and I have my arms out, right? And then I just kept going like, I'm the Flash. I'm the Flash.
That sounds like something somebody made up.
Dude, it's like the best feeling though.
Yeah, I can see where people get addicted to that shit.
I know, it's so good.
You're like, I should get another disease.
I just like go break my finger on purpose. I'm like, can I get morphine right now?
Like, this really fucking hurts. Ow.
I stubbed my toe. Is there morphine?
Like, my feelings hurt. Can I have some morphine, please?
Can I please?
Oh, man. Yeah, I couldn't willingly do opioids like that.
No.
Like that.
Nah, yeah, I couldn't do it. I did Oxycontin once. And while it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it is basically morphine.
Yeah, I mean, it was it's basically just a pill of heroin.
Yeah.
Dude, super fun. Never want to do it again.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, it was like as soon as it faded out of me, I was like, that's problematic.
Like, that's bad.
I was like, I get it. I so get it. I never want to do this. I never want to do this again.
That sounds terrifying, though.
Dude, I will say this: like, when it comes to drugs, anything that's pills, like, there's a reason why. That's never do that.
Okay.
Do shit like weed and mushrooms where you don't have dependencies on them.
That's true.
Because at least for me, like, if I'm gonna smoke, I've never done mushrooms, but like I've done like edibles and smoked weed.
Yeah.
Never have like the itch to constantly do it.
That's true. Yeah.
Like you could kind of just take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Pills is like chemical problems.
Like, have it. Yeah.
Like it's like chemical imbalances in your brain and shit. It's like it's the best, but don't do them because they're gonna fuck your life up.
It's like a risk reward thing of
it's like do the shit you can buy from the drug dealer, not the shit you have to lie to the government and the hospital to get.
Sometimes they'll just give it to you.
Yeah, I'd like go to a shrink and you're like, my feelings are like, here's some Prozac.
Yeah. Can I get amateur Zach? I don't like.
Yeah. Can I get beginner Zach?
Yeah. It's like I'll just get my tolerance up first.
Right. Dude, beginner Zach sounds like a good character.
Yeah.
Where the commercial for beginner Zach has to be a dude trying to learn how to skateboard.
Okay, yeah.
Right, he's trying to learn how to ollie, and he's got to be like, oh, and he doesn't totally make it.
Yeah.
And then he like does the like look into the camera, and he's like, sometimes I don't feel great. He's like, and then like someone gives him like an amateur or like a beginner's act, dude. Fucking throws it back, and then he's like, but every once in a while, and then he like lands an ollie. He's like, sometimes it's just right. And they're like, ask your doctor.
Side effects. What would the side effects of beginner's act be?
Beginner's act has to be like, I mean, the side effects in commercials are always hilarious too.
They're like, don't eat with grapefruits because it'll cause your dick to explode or something like that.
That's the thing. Like Taylor has some kind of drug where he can't have grapefruit juice.
That's weird. Why?
I don't know. I just remember one time, like, cause I went and visited them like months ago. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we got tested before,
of course.
But yeah, dude, I remember about White Claws, and he's like, I can't have the grapefruit one.
Oh.
And then I was like, what?
You're like,
I was like, to be fair, it's the worst one.
Yeah.
But like I was like, why? And he's just like, it was something about like the grapefruit juice fucked with like
some medication or something,
which is such an insane thing.
That's a very specific.
Where they're like, yeah, you can eat anything in the world, but if you fuck up and eat a grapefruit, you're dead.
It's like, fuck around and see what happens.
Yeah, fuck around and eat a grapefruit and see what your body.
That's almost like a dare.
Yeah,
like bet you won't.
Yeah. Try to eat a slice. can't finish the whole grapefruit.
I bet you can't. You a fucking pussy?
Dude, beginner Zach fucking has to have shit like diarrhea.
Oh, vomiting.
Vomit and diarrhea. But it has to have something like broy too.
Oh, fucking truck nuts.
You get
truck nuts.
You get a pair of truck nuts.
Yeah.
You're like, well, you got some beginner Zach, dude. Truck nuts are in the mail.
Spontaneous brandoning.
Like, it's like spontaneous fucking this shit. Shaka bras.
You just walk around.
You just walk around. You're just like, hey, can I get like the large popcorn with like a fucking Coke or something?
Fuck yeah, bro. And you're just like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, just like every time, dude. Bro, okay, so when I worked at the theater, I used to work at like an indie theater.
Okay, yeah.
Like it was all indie films, with the weird random exception of they had Avengers Endgame.
That's the biggest movie in the world, dude.
For one night.
Oh, one night. Never mind. That seems like a waste.
It's weird though.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
That's a small theater. I remember.
That's the first time I saw Endgame was at the Angelica.
That sounds dope.
where they would make you watch Killer Joe and The Skin I Live In and shit. Just a bunch of lesbian movies. Dude, I mean, there was a lot of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Blue is the Warmest Color.
That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird movie, dude.
I've never seen it.
It's like, here's the thing. There's like movies where they I get like it's the whole artistic thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Blue is the Warmest Color is about a lesbian relationship that ultimately fails. And it's like 2.5 hours. It's like long as shit. And there's a lot of box eating and scissoring in that movie.
Oh, nice.
Which, like, I think in the first 5 minutes you see a scissoring scene.
Cool.
Like,
I feel like that would run its course pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's just a sad movie.
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like those types of movies where they have to get like gratuitously sexual.
Yeah.
Is like unneeded. It's like you don't need to like show fucking to show a relationship falling apart.
Right.
But like, it's like you're doing it for the quote unquote artistic or aesthetic.
Right.
But it doesn't add anything to the story. You're just basically going like, I want to film 2 chicks rubbing box.
Yeah.
Put it in my movie. And we'll say it's like, this is for the art value of it.
What would be a euphemism for, like, I know scissoring is one. Rubbing box.
Rubbing box.
Moving apartments or something like that.
The chick just gets like 2 pairs of shoe boxes and she's like, just does this.
From far away, 2 lesbians are just like,
just so you know what I mean?
So Why do you carry those around with you?
So why do you keep doing that? But, fuck, what was I going to say?
You were working at the theater.
Yeah, there was a story there, and I just, like, totally blanked on it, too. I just kept thinking about, like, the fucking...
Oh, we're doing bra?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Good call. So, dude that got me the job at the theater was a guy I went to high school with.
Yeah.
And so, at one point, he takes, like, a month off at work, and he goes to, like, Hawaii. For whatever reason. Hawaii. So, he goes there, and then he comes back, and, dude... So,
oh my god,
dude, he gets like so. It becomes like so fun. It's funny and frustrating at the same time.
Yeah.
So like every conversation, he ends it with the shaka.
Oh god damn it!
He'd sit there and just be like, yeah, and then he was there for a month, right? Not years,
right?
1 month, and so he would just have these. He would come over to you and be like, he'd go like, oh, like on the island.
Oh yeah, I know.
He'd be like, yeah. And he'd be like, they eat this type of fish.
Oh.
And they grill it on this thing, and you're like, oh, that's cool. He's like, yeah. And then he would just hit that and walk away. Like he would somehow always tie every conversation
back to Hawaii.
Into Hawaii, and you're just like, you weren't there not even that long. It's a cool place. I've been there, dude. I had to remind him. I was like, I've been there. Yeah. I know,
but it's like you haven't experienced it the way I have, bro.
Yeah, he's like the locals. When you say the locals,
it sounds demeaning.
It's an insane thing to say.
Yeah.
When you're like, the locals, you're like, oh, the people who live there? And you were visiting.
Yeah.
They're the locals. No, they're the citizens. Yeah. You're the fucking piece of shit that showed up one day and decided to assimilate their culture and then go download it on a bunch of theater workers in Texas.
That's such a white thing to do.
Literal cultural appropriation.
Right, the locals. Fucking...
And like he's like, yeah, what they would do is that, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't fucking live there.
Like it's not gonna affect me.
We're in a theater. People are watching Black Swan. Like we're selling popcorn that's been sitting here for 5 hours.
That's gross. I remember that.
Dude, yeah, that popcorn was nasty.
Nasty as hell.
Dude, there was this one time, me and Nemo, like, we would get bored and like just we would call them like experiment batches of popcorn.
Fuck yeah.
Where we would be like, here's how popcorn works, like at movie theaters, is like there's
an insider secret.
Insider secret, people.
He's exposing the business, damn it.
It's like, so, I mean, basically it's just you have like a bag of oil, which is butter flavor, which is fucking gross.
Yeah, that's gross.
And then you have like popcorn seed, and like, fine, whatever. Like you have, it's like popcorn kernels.
Yeah. And
then the butter that you put, like if you ask for butter, or if you have like this self butter station where you push the thing,
farts out the thing.
So it's just oil. It's butter flavored oil. So you're not, and it's not like olive oil where it's like somewhat not bad for you or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like just straight canola oil.
Dude.
And it's butter flavor, and it comes in these big batches, and it's orange.
It's orange.
Yeah, it's like a radiation orange.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Weird.
But
it's delicious though.
It tastes great. Also, the salt is this. It's basically like, I know people are like, oh, MSG or like it's like one of those trigger words where people don't know what GMOs are, but they're like, I don't want it in my food. It's like, but it's not bad for you.
Yeah, it's kind of like actually what makes it not rot.
Yeah, and like MSG, same thing. It's like this is just like salt, but like better.
Yeah. Oh, it's better salt for sure.
Oh yeah, it tastes great. It tastes
so
fantastic. Good. I got a fucking thing of MSG. In
Dude,
there.
fuck yeah! I do too. It's at the house.
But yeah, I mean, like the popcorn salt is just like MSG.
Yeah.
So like just hello. But we would do these like batches where it would be like X amount of like cups of kernels for how many cups of oil to put in there and shit.
Oh, like the ratios or whatever.
Yeah. So we would like fuck with that and like salt levels and shit. Sometimes we'd put mustard in it.
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
Dude, also weird thing.
Yeah.
Yellow mustard popcorn, pretty solid combo.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's weirdly good.
That sounds
like if you, it's kind of like doing pretzels and mustard.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, just next time if you pop some popcorn, just do a little dollop of yellow mustard. Just do a little dippy poo, bro.
Oh shit.
Get a couple, do a little dippy, try it out.
Damn. That is a weird thing. I'm gonna put that on the list of weird shit to try.
Right.
Never pickles and peanut butter or whatever the fuck.
Or like pickles and whiskey.
Wait. Yeah. No. No, thank you.
But dude, there was this one fucking time though, and this was middle of a rush.
Oh yeah.
So we used to time it where like there would be downtime, so you just like fuck around.
Yeah.
And but we timed it improperly. But basically, what we did was like you would hit a button and it would put like a cup of oil in the thing.
Yeah.
And then you put like a cup of fucking whatever. So we did like 9 oils, dude. So it was at the rim. Like, because you would have these poppers, and the poppers are real deep. The oil was, like, at the rim.
God damn.
And it was popping this popcorn. We put, like, all this fucking popcorn in that bitch, dude. It came out, it was, like... It's, like, highlighter yellow was not as bright as this fucking popcorn, dude.
Oh, shit.
It didn't even come out, like, in chunks. It came out as, like, one cylindrical chunk and slid out of the thing. Dude, and then as it hit, exploded everywhere.
Oh, no.
It was the most violent yellow I've ever seen in my life, dude. And we ate it. It's like the best popcorn I've ever had. God damn, dude, it was so good.
I think next time I go, when movie theaters open up, I'm gonna be like, hey, do that.
Hit the button 9 times. It was so fucking good, dude. I had one little like tuft of it.
Yeah.
And as I had it, I was like, this is like heart attack shit.
You're like, I can't eat a lot of this.
I think I ate like one and immediately got a pimple.
Oh shit.
Just like acne came back.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I remember when I worked at Little Caesars, we would do weird pizzas. Like, one of the ones that I made was just like all the ingredients.
Yeah.
Like everything.
So even pineapple?
All of it. I didn't eat it because it's fucking pineapple. But then there was one I made that was like, we used to have like these like giant like trays or whatever where we would stack the dough on.
Yeah, I remember.
And we just made an entire pizza out of that tray. Just dunked it through the oven. It was as long as the oven, so I had to like stop the little roller things so it would just cook in there. That one was pretty fucking good.
What's the craziest pizza you made? I remember like because I worked with you at one once before you transferred, and then I ended up quitting and going to Ross, which I mean we know how that went.
I mean, yeah, first jobs or whatever.
Yeah.
The craziest pizza. Oh, one time I made it's not like super crazy, but it was just a breakfast pizza. We don't have any breakfast ingredients. So I ran my ass over to Walmart, got eggs and like breakfast sausage and stuff. Chopped it up, cooked the eggs in the oven somehow. I don't remember exactly
You
how.
just ran it through like one of the like deep dish pans or something.
Yeah, and it's a couple of times mixed it up. Got one of the thin crust pans or whatever. And then just made a thin crust breakfast pizza. It was basic, but it was like so goddamn good.
Dude. Okay, what are your thoughts on like thin crust?
Pizza? Oh man. Depends on the crust. I'm actually not against it.
I love thin crust.
Yeah, I do too.
So
it's just so much more convenient, I guess.
Alright, I'm gonna ask Katie to come in here. She has very she has some powerful words for thin crust.
Oh no.
Hang on,
you gotta. You're like, come here, bitch.
Dude, I just like super abusive, like on camera.
Yeah.
I'm like, you fucking.
It's like, I mean, you do it off camera. Let's be real.
I'm just like, all right, guys, see you next week. Click, and I'm like, get in here, come clean this. just immediate like piece of shit mode.
So bad.
Get in here.
What's up?
Come on the microphone.
Whoa, dude. Calm down, dude.
Come.
Here, let me get out of the way.
I don't know.
Take a seat.
I'm not prepared for this.
Okay, well at least explain why you don't like thin crust. Pizza.
Because it's trash.
Why is it trash though?
You gotta get closer to the microphone.
I don't know. I don't like it. I'm put on the spot right now. I don't.
It's cool. We could cut this out.
Okay, let me get back in here.
I mean, it's trash.
No.
I mean,
yeah.
You're wrong, but that's cool.
No, but it's not like it's just like cardboard with cheese on it. Yeah.
You're not getting the right thin crust, dude.
Yeah. You're going to the wrong spot.
It's literally we have the same pizza, so I don't know.
We're not
what
enjoying
that's
the thin
supposed
pizza.
Because it's cardboard with cheese on top.
You gotta take the pizza out of the cardboard box, Katie. man, I love thin crust though.
Yeah, thin crust is great.
So good,
dude. We have the unfortunate thing where one of our friends enjoys pineapple and ham pizza.
Dude. Yeah.
Okay. Like
he's lucky he's a cool fucking dude.
Yeah, he's lucky he's fucking our friend.
Yeah, because if you were just some rando,
that, like, dude. Okay, I gotta ask this. Like, to anybody in Hawaii, is this actual Hawaiian pizza where you put ham and pineapple? Is that a thing? Do pineapples grow in Hawaii?
That's a good question. I want to say yes.
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know where pineapples grow. I don't eat pineapples. Right
yeah, I mean, same. Look. If it's a thing where it's like, that's the Hawaiian staple of pineapple ham fine.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like it is. In my mind, at least.
Right. It seems like one of those, like how fortune cookies aren't really Chinese.
Yeah, they were like made in San Francisco or some shit.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I just know that I don't like pineapple or any kind of fruit thing.
Dude, most fruits are pretty gross.
Yeah.
There's something to be like, okay, like most fruits when they're like hot, with the exception of like, I guess like, I don't like pie, so like I'm not going to even argue that hot fruit's good.
Right, fair.
Because fucking pie is disgusting horse shit. But
all
like,
pies though?
Almost all.
Almost all, okay.
Like I'll eat a pumpkin pie.
Okay.
I feel like a chocolate mousse pie is almost like not even really pie.
That's fair. It's just
it's more like it's like chocolate mousse with like a crust.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel
that's
like
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that feels like the exception.
Yeah.
But like as far as pies go, like I hate fucking apple pie. Like, dude, every pie you can list, I'm gonna be like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Pecan, dude, fucking hate pecan pie.
Dude, you're the worst. I fucking love pecan
really?
pie. Yeah.
Dude, I can't stand pecan pie, dude.
I can't eat ice cream now, but like when I would. The side of ice cream. I don't really eat sugar that much anymore, though.
Yeah,
so
same.
that's kind of where I'm at.
I kind of really don't fuck with it either.
Yeah.
Dude, there's something about like, just to finish the thought, dude, like a hot fucking piece of pineapple biting into it, and then like the juices explode all over the cheese.
Yeah. Oh.
It mixes with the tomato and the ham, which is salty. Like, no.
Get the fuck out of here.
You're a fucking psycho person if you like shit like that, dude. I will eat an all olive pizza before I eat a fucking ham and pineapple pizza, dude.
Yeah. Oh, and you're gonna die on that hill, yeah?
I mean, I would rather not have either.
No, fair, yeah.
I think ham and pineapple is like one of the worst combos possible.
It is.
It's
like if you
harkening back to the fucking the flavors they clash.
Right, yeah. And I do agree with you on that. I don't like that idea at all. But like, if you're not willing to eat pineapple and ham, just without a pizza, you just eat it by itself, then it's not good. Like I would eat pepperoni slices by themselves, like it'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean most ingredients. Most ingredients on pizza, it's like you don't need the vessel of the pizza to eat.
Yeah.
But like the combination of pineapple and ham is fucking wild to me.
Yeah, it's so strange.
Dude, I hate it. I still don't think it's Hawaiian. I think that's like some marketing, like some guy in like some white guy was like, "What do Hawaiian people eat?" Or like,
like we don't want to be like too east, like far east or foreign.
Yeah. So we'll make it local, but like different.
Yeah.
That's like I feel like Hawaiian pizza is like a marketing tactic
for sure. Who was the first one to do that, and why don't we go back in time and shoot him?
Make sure he never tries. Yeah. It's like whoever came up with the stuffed crust. He can live.
Yeah, he will live.
That was a genius move.
For sure. Pineapple
and ham pizza. That person needs to get drowned in the ocean.
Like a couple of times.
Yeah. Like drown them, revive them, and then do it again.
So learn your lesson, bitch.
Okay, so pies are gross. Or like, so you don't like any fruit.
I don't like most fruits. I like bananas and stuff.
Okay, so here's the thing. I've been trying to like learn to like bananas. Mm-hmm. It hasn't been going well.
Okay.
I fucking hate bananas, like a lot.
Fair. I know a lot of people who don't.
But they're like one of the few fruits that's actually like deep, like more like good for you versus like shit like strawberries is basically just like sugar.
Yeah, for sure.
But like bananas is like a lot of vitamins and shit.
Yeah.
And especially like whenever we had the snowvid bullshit, I was like I bought bananas because I was like these won't expire like as fast.
Yeah, as fast. Yeah.
I hate the taste of bananas. I hate the fucking texture of bananas.
Yeah.
The mushiness of it, I hate every part of it. And I keep buying bananas trying to be like, this is a healthy snack.
Right. Force yourself to like them.
Yeah. And it's going poorly, but it's going to get there.
Well, I mean, if you don't like, just make a bread or banana bread or something.
Yeah, but then like bread's not good for you.
I mean, yeah, but then you would have banana bread. I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, banana bread is pretty sweet. So most fruits, like it's like you like bananas, but like the rest is off the table.
I don't like strawberries. I like grapes.
Yeah, grapes.
When they're like wine.
Dude, grapes are fucking great.
Yeah. Frozen grapes, dude. Use that instead of ice cubes in your drinks.
I've never tried that, but now I'm going to.
It's worth it.
Yeah, I'm going to do that for sure. Put that at like a tequila sunrise or some shit.
Oh yeah,
hell yeah, dude!
It's gonna be good.
You like shit like cantaloupe or watermelon?
Not really, not particularly.
Dude, I will say like as far as fruits go, I notice I only like the ones that I can use for like utility purposes. Like
yeah.
I will say this: I like lemons and limes a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like I can eat those.
Oh, I can't eat them straight. I have to use them in something.
I would rather use them in something, but
right.
I would. If I was to eat one, it wouldn't bother me.
I gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, utility purposes in the sense it's like, I'm going to buy some limes, and then I'm going to make a Moscow Mule.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the limes or like, use, like, some, like, lemon juice for, like, a piece of salmon that you're grilling or some shit.
Gotcha.
It's like, those, like, lemons and limes are basically, like, utility fruits where I'm like, this is, like, for cooking and for booze.
Yeah.
And then everything else is someone's like, hey, here's some blueberries. I'd be like, I'm okay.
Pass. Like, I'm not trying to build a pie, or make a blueberry pie or whatever.
Yeah, or whatever. Dude, cobblers, like, cobblers and pies are both, to me, equally disgusting.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not a cobbler person either.
Yeah, they're like, it looks like someone barfed, like, peaches into a bowl and put a crust on it.
Yeah. I don't like, yeah. See, like, but I would prefer pies over cake.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I'll take cake over pie.
Really?
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I mean, I like both equally, but...
Dude, I mean, like, I'll say this, like, cake has to be, not too much frosting.
Yeah.
You need to
overpower with the
very,
frosting.
very thin layer of frosting,
yeah.
More of the cake part.
What about one of them Mexican tres leches cake?
No.
No?
Fuck no.
Too soggy?
Yes. I don't like wet...
Wet cake?
There's things with expectation where... wet is acceptable. Like it's like I'm drinking like a slushy. It's like it's wet, or like this type like soup is wet because of the like I don't want cake which is more spongy and airy to be liquefied into like a soggy.
That was I never liked them. Like whenever I would go to like Mexican birthday parties, that's what they would have, and I'm like, can you guys have regular cake?
Yeah, it's like, hey, I don't want the bottom layer to. It's like also it's just in milk, isn't it? Or is it cream or something?
It's like cream, milk, and then evaporated milk or some shit. Like it's 3 different kinds of milk.
But it's like, okay, like the bottom layer is absorbing it and turning into like sludge.
Yeah.
And then I have 2 layers of okay.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm gonna have to
the structural base is like compromised.
Yeah, I mean it's like sinking in. It's like turning into like a sinkhole essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, I never liked it. I don't like Mexicans though, so. I don't like anything about them. Fuck them, bro. No. I mean, I don't like the cake. Usually they have like strawberries in them and stuff, and I don't like strawberries either.
Yeah, I don't like fruits in my fucking cake.
Dude, what the fuck is that?
I want a big sugar fucking spongy thing. Like, if I'm gonna eat cake,
give me that. Chocolate or vanilla cake, though?
I do the devil's cake shit.
Devil's cake.
Yeah, that shit fucking rocks.
That's dope.
It's got that yellow cake, like swirl shit going on. Yeah, the devil's cake's the fucking mad
shit. Anything with a devil in it is pretty cool.
Yeah, I know, dude. Fucking metal.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fucking metal.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, shit. Should we,
I think we wrestle rap, dude. We've been going an hour.
Alright. Yeah, let's wrestle rap before the fucking camera just decides to, like, eat shit.
Yeah.
Alright, people. Thank you for sticking in. Tell us your fucking thoughts on
pies, cakes,
fucking
potato heads,
Mr. Potato Heads, Hawaiian pizzas, and Trish fucking Leche's fucking cake.
Yeah.
Either way, thanks for sticking with us today, and catch you next week.
Peace.